Hi everybody, this is Adrienne Joyce of Miss Joyce Tarot, and I'm here with the weekly tarot horoscope, and this is where I pull a card for each of the zodiac signs. You can apply the reading to your sun, moon, or rising. And if you would like to get a personal reading with me, you can visit the links in the description box below. And in case you didn't know, I also pull a card every weekday, the daily card of the day, general reading. So check that out here on my YouTube channel. And so we just went through a full moon this past Tuesday into Wednesday. And I don't know about you guys, but this one was really powerful for me. It was actually draining in terms of my energy, and but it also gave me an opportunity to really get a lot of intuitive work done. I felt very intuitive, very in touch with my inner self, and also had a lot of dreams, that turned out to be, really helpful and in some cases prophetic, so it was really good. And sometimes, when the full moon comes, and it's a time to really get rid of things that no longer serve you, sometimes you can do that. You can help that along by, meditation, or if you like candles, or whatever you do in order to do that kind of energy work. But sometimes the energies of the universe, of the planets, and of the moon really kind of does it for you. It kind of helps you along in some powerful ways. And so if you were drained of energy, maybe, that was a sign of you really purging some things that no longer serve you. Sometimes, in the physical world, like if you, eliminate, like going to the bathroom or vomiting, or, you know, um, even when you exercise, you sweat, when you get a massage, that breaks up some of the toxins in your body, and all kinds of things like that. And when you do those things, sometimes you get tired, and it's the same thing here with the energy work. That same kind of analogy, when you expend energy, when you give off energy, you sometimes need a rest in between to kind of readjust your body. And by the same token, sometimes the universe gives us um, this push for us to really be quiet and to be still. Sometimes this lack of energy is the universe telling us to sit down because it wants to give us some messages. And sometimes that's when the universe, your spirit guides, or whatever you call this higher source, that is available to all of us. Sometimes they give us downloads, they give us information, and sometimes that comes to you through your quiet times, when you're not necessarily consciously trying to get it, sometimes during our sleep. And that's what our dreams can be sometimes, this energy being downloaded to us. And it can give us lots of insight. It can give us just a new outlook on life. Sometimes you get you're really tired, you get a really good nap, or you get a good night's sleep, and you wake up and you have a whole new lease on life. You think about things differently because perhaps during that time you were downloaded with some really good energy and information from the spirit world that really is going to help you in life. So this week, for the card pulls, I'm going to be still I've been using this deck for a little while. This is the Angel Tarot by Jane Wallace, and I really enjoy using it, and I'm going to be using it again this week. And please don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video. And I'm going to start with Aries. This is for your sun, moon, or rising. Oops. I don't want to drop these cards yet. It's beginning. And so, Aries, we have for you the Ten of Pentacles support. So this could really be you this week, getting support from your home base. This is family ties. These are ties with people who are like family to you, people you were close to, and you really bonding around that type of home support, that type of, you know, where people who have your back, you know, these people who are your ride or dies, you know, people who are always there for you when you need them, you know, when it counts the most. And this could, you know, they could really be helping you in the realm of getting a project done. We have the Two of Wands progress here. And so, you know, look to your family support to really help you with a project that you're working on. It could be a work project, or it could be a creative project, or it could just be a partnership that you maybe collaborate with somebody who's, you know, close to you, a good friend, a good family member, where you work on something that's really going to flourish and be useful. You know, they could give you job advice. They could help you with your resume. It could be all kinds of things in the creative or work business area. So, you know, definitely look to your family members and close friends for that kind of support in your life this week. And it's bound to really go somewhere, you know, and take you somewhere good, into a good place. And so now we're going to move on to Taurus. And you can apply this reading to your sun, moon, or rising. And Taurus. Okay. Your card is the moon, the angel of dreams. And so we were just talking at the beginning about dreams and how sometimes we can use that to really uncover some things that are deep within us in our subconscious. You know, sometimes it reveals to us in maybe sometimes strange ways, you know, what we're really thinking, what is really important to us. And so this new moon, I'm sorry, this full moon energy that we've been going through could really be a time for you to go a little bit deeper into yourself and discover what it is that you really want. You know, sometimes, you know, our goals change in life, you know, and we constantly have to look within ourselves to see where we're at, to kind of take our pulse. And so the card we have here on the bottom is the Nine of Pentacles, comfort. So this could really be you working on something, you know, looking into yourself and trying to find a way to be fulfilled by working on a project that you've been doing for a while, but really is giving you kind of satisfaction. You know, sometimes we work on things and after a while we really start to see that we are competent, we are, you know, we are capable. You know, sometimes that can be surprising to us. You know, we do things and, you know, we take it for granted, but when we really take a look at it, when we delve deep, you know, we see that we are exceptional. We are, you know, we are worthy of being, you know, admired. You know, we can admire ourselves. You know, sometimes the Nine of Pentacles is thought to be a card about someone who is being independent. And that means that you don't have to rely on other people to get what you want, that you can really get what you want on your own. You know, it's nice to have other people in your life, you know, to kind of help you and give you the support, as we were talking about with Aries earlier. You know, it's nice to have that support, but it's also nice to know that you can do it on your own. You know, there's that song, you know, God bless the child that's got his own, you know, and, you know, amen to that. You know, that is really true. When you're able to be independent and do things on your own, then you can have that self-satisfaction. You could be comfortable, but you can also offer that kind of support to other people. You can be the support as well. And when people are there for you, you know, it's just that much sweeter, you know, to have the support when you can actually kind of rest sometimes from doing things on your own. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Gemini, your card is the Eight of Swords, restriction. So, Gemini, make sure that you are not allowing your self-limiting beliefs to get you down. You know, this is the time, this full moon cycle, this is the time for you to get rid of those beliefs that you can't do something, or that there are circumstances in your life that are holding you back, because you definitely have the power to work around those restrictions in your life. You know, sometimes it's a mind game. You know, we think that we can't do things, but um, that's just our fear sometimes. And you know what happens, and we just have to really work around that, or you know, work through our fear to kind of really figure out what's going on here. And the card on the bottom we have is the Knight of Swords, drama. So you know, maybe this is you actually causing that drama in your own life. You know, you um, really, you know, reacting to things instead of really thinking hard about it. This person in this card is rushing into battle and really going on adrenaline, you know, in a sense, and not really necessarily thinking about things first, you know, just, you know, doing and acting instead of thinking. And so use your critical mind, you know, to kind of get around, or to think about your fears. You know, think about them slowly and logically, you know, and it could be just a matter of you really taking those fears and looking at them silently and saying, what can I do to overcome this fear? What can I do, instead of just allowing the fear just to sit, say, oh, okay, oh well, I have this fear, and that means I can't do it. You know, you can work with the fear and actually do something constructive to overcome anything that is you think is holding you back. So now we're going to move on to Cancer. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. In Cancer, your card is the Ace of Swords, victory. So I really like the Swords cards when we have a full moon cycle, because the Swords in a lot of ways indicates that we are eliminating something in our lives. And so with the Ace, of course, this is a new beginning. And so you can really have success with whatever it is that you're starting, you know, whatever idea that you have, you can really have some victory, as this card, the keyword says. But it may be a matter of you having to remove some obstacles in your way in order to get to that new beginning. You know, take your sword and just chop things down, you know, and you know, you might have to really dig deep to find out what those things are, because the card we have on the bottom here is the Moon, the angel of dreams. You know, you can fulfill your dreams. You can have victory over what it is that you want to do, you know. With the Moon card, and you know, the Moon is the sign, I mean, the luminary that rules over your zodiac sign, Cancer. So you know, this is you really striking that balance between your emotions and your logical thinking. So whatever it is that you need to do in your life, or want to do in your life, you can do it. You can use that combination of your intuition and your dreams, and also logic. And that is really a powerful combination to have, to be able to be in touch with your emotions. That is something that a lot of people can't do. And you may take it for granted, you know, that you have such access to your emotions. And other people may talk about, oh, well, you're really sensitive, and, you know, you need to, you know, get out of your feelings so much. But I disagree, you know, because that is the key. That is the lifeline to your authenticity, knowing how you feel. So definitely be proud of that, and also use your logic. You know, it's not to say that you should not use your logic. That they both go hand in hand. And so, if you have the ability to take this new beginning, look at it logically, and also filter it through your emotions and your dreams and your intuition, you're unstoppable. So keep that in mind. And so now we're going to move on to Leo. Sun, Moon, or Rising. And Leo, this is your card for the week, and it is the Seven of Wands challenges. So this may be a week where you're having to face some challenges. You're having to deal with energy of people around you, people who may be looking to discredit you in some way. You may find that you have to stand your ground against other energies, and it could be other people. It could also be another aspect of yourself. You know, it could be, you know, you really having to look at your values, look at who you are and what you stand for, and to really defend that, you know, to other people or else to yourself. And, you know, I get the idea here with the Two of Wands progress, you know, it's a card here on the bottom, that this would be something that you have to defend yourself against other people. And it may be impeding your progress. You know, you may have ideas and other people may not agree with it. They may think that it won't work, or they may look at your methods and disagree with how you come to your conclusions or what you're doing. And, you know, you really have to kind of dig deep and defend yourself. If this is what you truly believe, this is really what you want to do, then don't let other people tear you down. You know, they're only their opinions. And sometimes you have to stand out from the crowd in order to, you know, get anywhere, to get where you want to go. And sometimes it means that you may lose some friends along the way, except, possibly, you know, or people may be angry with you for a period of time. But if this is something that you authentically believe in, then, you know, whoever is going to be with you, whoever is, you know, for you, you know, they'll be there in the end. And if not, then they don't need to be there, you know. Whatever stands in the way of your authenticity will either right itself or it will be eliminated, and that's going to be okay. And there will be other opportunities and people who can stand in their place. And you always have yourself, and that's the main thing. You know, you have to be authentic to yourself first. And so now we're going to move on to Virgo. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Virgo, this card didn't want to leave my hand, and it is the Five of Swords, loss. And so this may be a week, once again, where you're kind of dealing with some disruptive energies as well. This could come in the form of other people, and it could be that people are coming down on you. People don't agree with you. There are arguments, and some people are really determined to win. You know, there's two sides of the story, and the other side is determined to win over you. And you really have to decide whether this is a battle worth fighting. You know, you may decide that this is something that you have to stand up against, or you may decide that, you know, it's not that serious, or it's petty and it's not worth your time, and it's something for you to walk away from. And you know, if you're going to defend yourself, also make sure that you do it ethically. You know, is it really worth it for you to overrule somebody, to really try to overcome somebody else, you know, in order for you to be the winner, so to speak, for you to be the one in the right? And the card we have on the bottom, wow, is the Seven of Wands, challenges. So, this is doubly saying that, there's a lot of energy, some kind of energy that is pushing against you, that's really causing you a lot of pressure. And you have to make that choice. You're going to have to make that decision. We have the swords. You have to make a decision whether this is something for you to stand up for. The Seven of Wands sort of indicates that maybe it is something that you should stand up for, but make sure you do it with integrity. Make sure that you don't sink to someone else's level in order to stand up for yourself. Do it in a way that feels comfortable for you, in a way that is worthy of you, something that doesn't diminish you, that you don't try to win at all costs. Make sure that it is worthy of your honor, the way you handle this situation, whatever that is. And good luck, because it sounds like it's really intense. And so now we're going to move on to Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Libra, this is your card, and it is the Three of Wands, preparation. So this is you really thinking about all the things that you've done, all the work that you've done, and really seeing that you're making some progress. And this is you really building upon the successes that you have, and really trying to figure out what your next steps are going to be. Really digging deep and looking out at all the options, and there are probably a lot of options out there for you. So use this time during the full moon cycle to really think about what you're going to do as we move into the new moon phase in about a week or so. And the card we have on the bottom here is the Three of Pentacles, action. So we have the 2 3s here, which I love, and this is really, both the Pentacles and the Wands are really kind of, work hand in hand when it comes to job or career and that type of thing. And so the Three of Pentacles is saying, keep on doing what you're doing, keep building on what you have. And also, don't be afraid to ask advice of other people. You may want to get a mentor. You may want to collaborate or get advice from other people to see where you are and what you can do in order to build upon the great successes that you already have. So that's amazing. And now we're going to move on to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And Scorpio, we have the Four of Cups, indifference. And so this may be a time, we were talking in the beginning of this video about this full moon cycle maybe being a time where you may be lacking in energy a little bit. It's just that there are so many emotional options out there for you. You could have the whole world in your hands. You could have so many things that are being offered to you, and just a sheer amount of options that you have in front of you may be overwhelming, and you just kind of want to take a break. It may be like so much excitement that you just that you kind of shut down. You just don't have the energy to really deal with it. And sometimes we need to take that break. We need to lean into however we feel, even though some may say it's a negative. I don't believe in positive or negative, really. Everything is a matter of perspective. And so if you're feeling lacking in energy or indifferent, as this keyword is here, then lean into that. Just take that pause if you need it. And at the end of the day, you're going to be able to celebrate, as this Three of Cups indicates, sometimes you need to take a pause in order to appreciate what you have, and sometimes with the Three of Cups too, this also indicates a communion really with other people. You may need the input of other people. Maybe, you need some friends to kind of cheer you up. It could be that by connecting with people that you are able to keep your spirits up. And so, on the one hand, honor how you feel with any kind of indifference or apathy you may feel, but by the same token, don't shy away from being with other people, because this can sometimes give you that perspective, and it could give you a way forward instead of being in a state where you are stuck and not really doing anything. And so now we're going to move on to Scorpio. I'm sorry, to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Oops. And 2 cards fell out, so Scorpio, I'm going to go with this. I'm sorry, Sagittarius, I'm going to go with this. Here's the 3 of Pentacles action. And so this is you really working hard on something, you really having success, really showing that you are capable, that you have some skills. And this is you showing that to the world. And this is something for them to admire. And also, it could be something that you can ask them for help. Other people may be able to give you advice and help you to make whatever it is that you're doing a little bit better. And the person who is helping you could be this Queen of Cups type of person, Queen of Cups sensitivity. What you need right now is a mentor who is sensitive to your emotions, who is not overly critical, someone who can really give you some advice in a way that is nourishing for you, someone who can give you constructive criticism, someone who is really in touch with you, someone who can help you navigate your emotions about this project, someone who just really is nurturing, someone who is kind and compassionate. So if there was someone like that in your life, definitely go to them, and ask them for advice about whatever it is you're working on, whatever situation it is that you have going on in your life right now, and you know best what this reading pertains to. Ask them for their help, and make sure you give them a big hug in return. So now we're going to move on to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And Capricorn, we have the 4 of Cups in difference, and that is the same card we had for Scorpio, I think. And so this is a time where you may feel overwhelmed with emotion, just not able to deal with anything right now. You're just tired, you're apathetic, and there could even be, on the surface of it could be that, things are going well. You may seem like, why do I feel this way when everything is okay? And there may be even opportunities for you to take advantage of, but at this time you just can't, because you need this time to step back and take it easy. And the card we have here on the bottom is the Fool, the Angel of Innocence. So what they're saying here really is that, go with it. Go with this feeling, definitely. Let it take you to where it wants to go. And You know, a lot of times these feelings that we have, this apathy, it's not permanent. It's not something that's going to last forever. And sometimes we just, instead of resisting it and fighting it and trying to do things when our heart is not really in it, you just have to let it go. And sometimes in that pause, there can be answers can come. It could come in your sleep. It can come in your dreams. It could just by going with the flow. You never know where that inspiration is going to come from. So go with the flow. Just keep walking, and you will find the answer. And so now we're going to go on to Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And Aquarius. Your card is a Page of Cups, friendship. So this is a really light and easy energy, and this is telling you to really get into your emotions. This person here is talking to a dolphin, very imaginative, very creative, very playful. Dolphins are playful creatures, so definitely tap into that type of energy where you're just really, taking it light, having fun, connecting with people, in a friendship basis, something light, something fun. On the bottom here we have the Three of Cups celebration, which is really, really fitting. This kind of goes together. Just celebrate your life. Celebrate whatever it is you have. Sometimes the little things are the things that count. It doesn't have to be something big, or it could be something, really big that you're going to be celebrating. But if not, celebrate the small things, the sunny days that we have here, the wonderful weather, celebrate the small things with your friends. It could be anything that happens in your life that just kind of makes you chuckle and you want to just share that with somebody. Just do that. Just have fun, be playful, take it light. So everything doesn't always have to be heavy. We do have our ups and downs, we have our problems, but they don't have to consume us all the time. We can just have fun sometimes. So now we're going to go to Pisces. And Pisces, this reading could be applied to your sun, moon, or rising. And your card is the Ace of Wands, inspiration. So this is really a nice energy. This is you really starting something that you're passionate about, something that you love, something that makes you excited. You're inspired. So whatever idea that you have, really start working on it. As we're still in the full moon cycle, but start working on what it is you love and are passionate about. And as you move in toward the new moon cycle that's coming up in about a week or so, you can really push it forward. And the card we have in the bottom here is the Two of Pentacles, juggling. So sometimes we have a lot of time to devote to our passions and our hobbies and the things that we are excited about. And sometimes we have to juggle that between our responsibilities and the things that we don't always want to do, but we have to do. We have to take care of our responsibilities. We have to do our duty sometimes. Sometimes we have to do things we don't like or we don't feel like doing. We'd rather be working on our passion, but this week kind of juggle between those two. Don't give up your passion. Don't give up your inspiration because you have so much work to do. You know, make sure that you make time to do the thing that you love, that you are inspired by. You know, juggle that time, you know, because what you're inspired to do is worthy of you making that time. Okay, you sometimes people make excuses. Oh, I wish I could do so and so, but I can't because I have to do something else. You know, but we are in control of how we spend our time. You know, and you may be surprised that when we make the time for the things we love, we have plenty of time to do the things that we need or have to do. So there's no excuse. So thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I will talk to you soon.